Left. Level. Love 1.
Off to a winning start then, the 43-year-old oldest player in the tournament.
Already getting to see some of the magic spin.
1-0.
Good levels here early doors.
Even at 43, even after all he's done, I just wonder if there was a nerve or two, a couple of glances at the crowd. He knows the significance of this occasion. Because, of course, if it doesn't go the way of Timo Boll, then, in terms of competitive appearances in China, that will be it.
Last time he was in China, as far as I can remember, it was in Lanzhou.
1-2.
Beat Zhang Peng there, who we saw emerge victorious earlier on in the day, but then lost to Lin Gaoyuan. That was his first WTT appearance in over a year. Known as the man who can beat the Chinese Timo Boll, beating a Chinese player 44 times. Groth to beat Lin Gaoyuan as well at the Saudi Smash, so he's riding a wave.
And we've seen that twice from him now. That's an effective play. Timo Boll, amongst many things in his retirement announcement, said he just can't get the body to do the things that it needs to do to train and prepare and play. And it'll be interesting to see just how he moves in this one, particularly out wide.
Nice serve from Groth, just floats it through. I mean, the thing about Boll is his, placement and variation in spin is so smart that you've got to do a very, very good job to even get him away from the table. That was a handcuffing one there from the Dane, but we'll see what he can do here behind his own serves. Timo. Saw him warming up with Wang Chuqin yesterday, which was really nice to see.
That's a generational warm-up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, he recovered Groth, but in the end, with the error for 4-4.
Nicely done.
5-4.
Served well so far. Followed up well too. Solid counter there.
4-6.
Stays in front. Good spin, but perfectly timed counter.
Left. 4-6. Five, 6.
Long, long way back there. And if this Timo Boll story is to continue, and that's a big if, given the way that Jonathan Groth has started this, you look ahead into the bracket and wonder what might be in store yet.
The
winner of this one would go through to the round of 16 and face the winner of the Felix Lebrun Quadri-Aruna encounter.
Ooh.
There's some stories.
Well, Boll's played Aruna before. In fact, Aruna was the man who knocked him out of the Rio Olympics. I'd be especially fascinated to see him face Felix.
Seven, 6.
But there's a lot of work to be done before you can even start thinking about that, as Jonathan Groth is very much present in this contest.
Nice there
7-all.
from Timo Boll.
Looks like he's just warming to the task, doesn't he?
He is. His receive was so perfect. You can see how high he puts his finger on his blade to help stabilise the racket. It's one of his unique characteristics, qualities. There's not so many players that have a technique similar. In fact, I can't name any. He's got a style of his own, the German.
Well, it's working. That's 2 very strong points in a row. As he just nudges in front, 8-7 here in the first. A highly competitive first as well.
Not the first time we've seen him fresh air a flick over the table. But it's good placement from Groth. Timo Boll isn't someone who you'd say has a power flick. Oh, it's a lot of flick winners. He's someone who's so good at the countering, he often doesn't mind a touch or a push.
Ooh, saved it really there, didn't he?
Line.
Gave himself a chance, and it came his way.
The sportsman that he is, he apologises for that. Even though he doesn't hit the net or the edge, he knows that he got away with it.
He'll take it. Big point. 8-9.
Oh, went for the jugular there, Groth.
That time he raises the hand in apology again, but he's earned an 8-point game point now. 10-8 it is, with that little flick off the net cord.
That placement tempted him, but it was just wide enough to make it very difficult.
So, game points for Timo Boll, the veteran, to continue the fairy tale. There goes 1.
10-9.
He's been selected for the Olympics, Timo Boll, above Franziska, above Dang Cho. He has to prove it.
Well, he's taken out the first game here
11-9.
in Chongqing. 11-9. And you feel that he's grown into this game, grown into this match. And has happened so often in his career. When the big points came along, he was able to win them. 11-9 the first, with a long way to go yet in this match. So the Roll of Honour of the last 8 months when it comes to champions in WTT events. Not surprisingly, Ong Chuchin there a couple of times here, but Timo is in there, you can see. Contender winner in Doha to show that he is still very much a factor in these big ones in this competition. But what's it to be from the legendary German when it comes to this WTT Champions Chongqing, presented by Chang'an. One of the stories going into this event, one of these stories going into today, and he's got off to a winning start, 1 game to love. What do you make of Timo so far, Fraser?
I wouldn't say he's been at his best, but I agree that he's definitely grown into this match here. I mean, Groth has so many skills, he's got a lot of feeling, but what's it going to take against Timo, who is the master of spin craft?
Well, not the best stance to game 2 from Groth here. And you feel he's also playing against an aura, as well as an opponent.
Well, he's been at the top of the game so long. I mean, even Groth would have been a kid watching Boll. His longevity is so amazing.
1-2.
Boll has an 87% win rate against fellow Europeans. Groth has a 65% win rate.
Left.
Both numbers really pretty much what you'd expect.
Yeah, that's fair to say.
That's good from Timo Boll.
3-1.
There's a bit of bounce in his step right now, a bit of spring as he moves out to a 3-1 lead, second game.
Three, 2.
And he does it again.
2-4.
He was given the opportunity to take, and boy, he took it.
Some whistles there. Wow, that was around the net. What a shot. What a shot from Boll. In a way, you're not even surprised with how many highlight reels he's filled over the years. Hand switches, fanning shots, got it all. I mean, Groth as well. We've seen even hit some behind the back winners at the top level. That's what I was looking forward to about this match. Seeing the flair in the attack.
4-4.
And much as we saw in the previous match with Suning Shah, it's good to see him tested. Good to see him having to dig deep and produce some of the quality that you know you've seen down the years from Timo Boll.
Yeah. Might have lost a bit of speed, but he's not lost that. Both of these men, in terms of champions are concerned, have gone as far as the round of 16, but never further. Boll at the European Summer Series and Groth in Frankfurt.
4-6.
He'll make it through to the round of 16 here today, though.
Just finding it a little bit tough at the moment, isn't he, Jonathan Groth? You have to put your finger on what he's struggling with?
I think it's just the variation and depth of balls. Boll isn't making it comfortable for Groth to get into the swing of things. He's got a big sweet spot, the Dane, but see that? Right there, that was a comfortable ball.
7-5.
He was in position. Boll didn't surprise him enough.
Yeah, and he hasn't been given many of them, has he?
Boll isn't the best flicker of the ball. So, I mean, if Groth can maybe serve tight, but with a little bit more bounce, it might tempt Boll into a kind of guide flick, and then Groth can come in over the ball. Nice spin there. That was good shot selection.
7-6.
But he comes out when he needs it, Timo Boll.
6-8.
Asking the questions, 1, 2, and then 3.
Six line.
And with that, and that show of frustration from Groth, it's now a 3-point lead for the German.
Nice.
Snaps through this one. It's a nice third ball. Popping up a bit the receive there of Timo. Wasn't a long receive, but high enough for Groth to come in over. Did so very decisively, the Dane.
And that moves Timo Boll on to a game point for the second time in this match now. A little bit of support in the crowd, a little Jayo Timo a moment or two ago there. It's a youngish audience, but they know what this is about. Game point. And he takes it.
11-7.
11-7. 2 games to love. Is it going to be Timo time again in a couple of days' time?
Well, we've just seen Felix Lebrun come and sit down here in the VIP area. He is watching out for Timo Boll here. I imagine if they could face up, maybe it'll happen here.
Timo Boll is on his farewell tour of China in many ways here, but you can be absolutely sure that he doesn't want it to end today. It's his last competitive tournament or event appearance in this country, where he has won so much, but he will dearly want to be moving into the round of 16 in this WTT Champions Chongqing, presented by Chang'an. He's given himself a great chance. 11-9, 11-7. He leads by 2 games to love. As his 21 ranked opponent, Jonathan Groth, really needs to start producing consistency in terms of points winning.
I mean, we knew this could be more of an open affair with it being a lefty-lefty battle. Usually, you know, a righty would struggle a bit more against Boll. I mean, it's been a bit nip and tuck, right? I mean, it's not been like Timo's been all over every single point. Hasn't been that much ahead in terms of margin. Groth is still in this.
What Timo's done is he's just hung in there, isn't he? And we saw that in the first point of this game. Just stayed alive in it.
Yeah.
It's probably down to experience as much as anything. Very cute little push there from Timo Boll.
If we can wrap this up 3-0, it'd be the most convincing win he'd ever have against Groth to date. First encounter was in 2016, Boll won in 7. Then they met 3 years later, Boll won in 6. So this is very encouraging here for the Wizard of Germany.
And you see a timeout taken here by a player who's really just found it hard at the start of this one here. The other thing for Timo Boll as well, remember, is that, you know, when you're at 43 years old, you can get a game and a match won quickly. You take the rest, don't you? It's Timo time, or it certainly feels that way. 2 games to love up, 3-1 up in the third, and it's going to be the long goodbye by the looks of things here from Timo Boll to China as far as competitive table tennis is concerned. He is undoubtedly one of the draws at this WTT Champions Chongqing, presented by Chang'an, as he is looking to progress to round of 16 action. Can he get it finished in 3? Well, at the moment, Fraser Riley, it's hard to argue a case for Jonathan Groth, who's just struggling to make a serious, significant impact on this one, serving 1-4 down. Nearly around
4-2.
I mean, he's playing some nice stuff, but you know, you feel yourself missing balls that you wouldn't normally miss. But the reason is the spin craft of Timo Boll. The way he contacts it is a little bit different. The way he winds up for the shot, it's hard to tell what it's about to do. But he gets such security because of the rotation which he imparts, Timo Boll.
And you see that frustration from the opponent, and you've seen it down the years so many times.
Three, 5.
Oh yeah,
had to reach there. Timo in the end was helpless. put away well by Jonathan Groth, who needs to find something now. Needs to string together a run of wins, a run of points.
Back
to back quickly, 5-all now.
Yeah, 3 points in a row. Lovely flick off the reverse pendulum of Timo Boll there from Groth. Just a little bit bouncy, perhaps. If Groth just put bat on ball without going against it, it would have gone into the forehand of Timo. That's the beauty of serving with side spin. Can help it get into the area that you want for your next ball.
It's important that for Timo Boll. Just brings it back to 6-all now. Stop that little run for Groth. Let's have a quick look at what's been happening on the serve. Points won on serve. It's still Timo with the edge. 73% to Groth's 62.5. Fine margins, but it goes some way to explaining where we are in this match. Just seen a little step up, haven't we, from Groth over the last few points. Bit of intensity, bit of snap to his game.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think Boll with his serve-receive hasn't been as effective as what he was before. But Groth definitely has improved. Had more of an eye to kill.
7-6.
He doesn't want the rally going on too long. But at the same time, he doesn't want to rush his serve-receive.
But that's what makes Timo great, isn't it? He's not going to let you get away.
He just makes the line feel so fine. That's the thing about Boll, the quality that he has, the understanding, the anticipation. Gauging the percentages always. Very conscious player. Oh, see that there? That was so clever.
8-7.
He saw Groth begin to sort of move towards the forehand side because that was the open side. And he went right against the momentum of his opponent's body weight.
And gave him nowhere to go.
It always feels sticky, doesn't it? You're in quicksand against Boll.
7-9.
Potentially huge little net cord there. He acknowledges it, and it moves him to a 2-point lead now. He's 2 out in front. 7-9. Groth serving.
Left. 7-9. Eight, 9.
Getting to the business end of this one now.
Nice shovel serve there. Bouncy, but not easy to flick. Again, that is the way to serve against Timo, because he can't really flick with too much power. He's not right over it because he understands if he is, then he's going to struggle to get back to the, baseline of the table, the back line, where he's going to have to make a counter. This is the thing with players like Timo Boll and Ma Long. They've got the timeless style, and that is because they don't flick too much. They're not too willing to rally.
Well, that's good from Jonathan Groth. And he moves himself now to 10-9 in this third.
What an angle.
For the first time now, a game point goes his way. And Groth's good enough to take it. 11-9 in the third. So Timo's going to have to work hard at this one. Jonathan Groth has found a way. So this one looks as if it could be going all the way as well. 2-1 to Boll. But Jonathan Groth is a player ranked 21 in the world right now. And if we take a little look at the movers over the past 12 months, you'll see that he's ranked third in terms of upward movement. 39-point shift over those 12 months to take him to 21 in the world. And ahead of him, only Cho Dae-sung and Sora Matsushima. Plenty of players that you're going to be seeing in action here in Chongqing to the right there of Jonathan Groth. But those are stories for another day. Right now, he's given himself a chance against Timo Boll. And as he'll be reflecting, Fraser, on there, he's given himself a chance, you're right, by just shortening things up, taking the chances when they present themselves, and finding a way to play against this 43-year-old veteran, the man who's probably forgotten more about winning than he already knows.
It is almost impossible to deny Timo Boll the third ball that he wants on a consistent basis because of the variation. But if you serve well, you stand yourself in decent stead and then put more pressure on Boll when he's serving.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that serve percentage when varies and shifts. Just get the feeling that it's going to be very close to parity right now. But it's Timo Boll on the serve. He leads by 2-1.
I think the thing that frustrates a lot of players against Boll is the fact that he does give you time. It's not like you're playing against Wang Chuqin who blasts everything at you and past you. You know, you have time on the ball against Boll, but again, you've got to calibrate your counter, which is the tough part because of the spin. Oh,
absolutely brilliant. It's come flying out into the start of this fourth.
Love 3.
It's 3 points in a row at the start of this fourth here. Groth unable to build on that excellent momentum he achieved towards the end of the third.
Just skids off the surface of the table. Frustration from the Dane, and Boll with a flawless start. 4-0. He's already called his timeout. Can't call another, Jonathan Groth.
Oof, that's better.
4-1.
Bit sharp.
Bit of respite. Happy with that.
But it's the reaction from Timo Boll, and you saw it in the way he just gave up the last one. Yep, fair enough. Good shot done, and he's straight back at it with a point. Well, Timo's got some support here in Chongqing, as well he might.
One 6.
Oh, some fortune. I mean, it was wide enough. Groth extended the bat, the handle of the bat in his hand to try and reach this, and playing around the net. Wasn't far away.
And of course, even that exaggerated net cord gives you an idea of the amount of spin that he's got on the ball.
Yeah, it's fizzing.
Straight through him this time, and suddenly it's 8-1, and he is racing away to a victory here, Timo Boll.
That was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
But look at Timo, that's gone. This is what's next.
Left. 2-8. 2-9.
Bamboozled, and it's 2-9, and he's really staring at it now. On to match point for Timo Boll to progress to the round of 16, and easy as that, he does it. 3 games to 1. Timo Boll continues. His competitive appearances in China will continue as he will move through in a couple of days' time to round of 16 action. The crowd rise to a living legend who wins it 11-9, 11-7, 9-11, 11-2 against Jonathan Groth. The Timo show is far from done, even as retirement looms in his immediate future. And you've got to be happy about that. That's a comprehensive win, isn't it, Fraser?
Yeah, 11-2 in the 4th.